Hello. Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to my kitchen. I have my iPad here. I'll have it sometimes out today, sometimes I'll put it away, but I'm gonna say hi to everybody before we get started. We still have a few minutes. You guys are early. Gold stars for being early. I wanna tell you, recently, I told myself I should get a reward if I was early. So you get a reward today, maybe a Tootsie Pop, maybe a Blow Pop, maybe an ice cream sundae, you decide. But give me a thumbs up. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Thumbs up. I want to make sure you can before we get started. We're checking the audio. Let me know. I'm going to start saying hello. We had over 17,000 people register today. Woo! All right. Hey, Terry. Hey, Grandma Peg. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Donna. Hi, Marla. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Aiden. Hi, Diane. Hey, Heather. Hey, Erica and Paula. Thanks for being here. Hi, Holly. Hi, Donna.
Biscoff. Got the pepper.
Oh, we already have a winner?
Brooke Biscoff.
Oh my gosh, Brooke, you are a winner. So I'll show you. For all of our live classes, we hide this little pepper. I normally at least share it on Instagram, but before the live class, we hide this for every time, and whoever finds it gets a pack of bags and stands. So Brooke, send me an email after class. Are you sharing the email,
Yep.
Andy? Okay. My husband here is recording the class. Andy's here as our #1 helper, husband, coworker. So send me an email and I will make sure you get your bags and stands, but I'm glad you found it. And everyone who's early gets to give themselves a prize too. So thank you for being here. We do this for every class, so always come live if you can and come early. Back to saying hello. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Debbie. How's it going? Hi, Stacy. How are you? Hi, Kelly. Hi, Lori. What's up, guys? We're gonna have so much fun. This is gonna be such a great class. We're doing chicken marinades for the grill, and this is the time to do it. We're just getting into grill season for the summer. We're gonna save so much money. We're gonna marinate chicken and eat it all summer long. It is really the best. I do this every single year. I think I started in 2017, so you do the math, 7 years now. It is the best. And if you have been waiting to make freezer meals, this is the one that's gonna get you started because it's so easy, so simple, and so great. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Erica. Do you guys want to let me know, have you ever made my freezer meals before? Have you ever attended a class before? Are you a total newbie? Is this your first time here? I would love to know. This class is for you. I'm going to share my very best tips. I'm going to personalize it. I'm going to make all of your dreams come true. So let me know. Let me know if you're brand new or if you've been following me for a long time. Maybe we are best friends from afar. I would love that. Amy, you're a newbie. Amazing. Wow, this is going to be fantastic. Pamela has made a lot of freezer meals. Nicole said, yes, they are delicious. Okay, great. You guys are like so fun. You're in the chat and you're typing so quickly. I can barely read it and catch up. How do people do this? You ever attend a Peloton class? How do they do that? Maybe they can't. It's like so many comments you can't even read them all. Okay, total newbie, Dixie. You guys, if you are total newbie, your life is going to change. Like, get your phone out. You need to be texting your friends and your family. You'd be like, guys, you do not know what happened today. Like, I am a new person. I attended this class. I met this lady, Kelly. We became best friends. We got best friend necklaces. And like, now I'm making freezer meals. This is a new me. And what a great time for a new me, because it's going to be summer, which is really fabulous in Pittsburgh because we are cold here the rest of the year, unfortunately. But it is summer today. It is sunny, over 80 degrees. I have 5 children in school, so my house is quiet, and my husband is here being my best, I don't know if I want to call it best coworker or like best what?
I said make it something good.
Oh, make it something good. Best IT professional there could be. Best of the best. Okay, let me say hello to a couple more people before we get started. Hi, Kay. Hi, Terry. Hi, Ruth. Ruth, this is your 3rd class. You haven't made any meals yet. This is it, Ruth. You're going to make a marinated chicken. At least make 2. You don't have to make 12. Go and buy 2 packs of chicken and just do that. Or make 1 for dinner, freeze another one. That's a great way to get started. I always say pick even 1 recipe. You could pick 1 recipe for the grill, or I have tons of crock pot, Instant Pot recipes. You pick one recipe, you make it for dinner, you freeze the second one. It'll only take you 5 extra minutes and it's gonna change your life. It's the best. It's so great. Okay, Christina. All right, Dawn says, Andy, she says you're my right-hand man.
All right, I'll take
That's very true. He is my better half. That's for sure. He was traveling. I had to be Kelly, I had to be Andy, and it was rough. Let me tell you, being Kelly is the best. Kelly is like, woo. Being Andy is like, let's get down to business. Let's load the dishwasher. Let's unload the dishwasher. It's like, oh no, where's Andy? Hi, Joyce from Pennsylvania. How are you? Yeah, you're from PA too. Hi, Susie in Buffalo. How are you guys doing today? These are gonna be great. You're gonna love them. Okay, Conway's looking forward to these grill meals. You're gonna love these. These are the best. They're so great. Shelly wants to know about the bags and stands. They're on my website. Link will be in your freebie after class. Hi, Judy. Hi, Michael. Hi, Jody. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Connie. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Kathy. Wow, guys, I can talk fast. I'm a fast talker today. How are you? How's it going? Wendy, I love watching your classes even though I've been a member for years. Thank you, Wendy. I appreciate you so much. And Tex, longtime member, thank you. I am always amazed how many members come to class after class after class. I appreciate you so much. I'm always thinking about you, always trying to give you new recipes, new ideas, new tips and comments. If you're a member, you'll love it. I'll show you my website, maybe show you a new way to search, new way to find like a great recipe. You're gonna love it. So good. Okay, hi Diane. You're inspirational. Amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna feel so good about myself. This is great. I mean, guys, feel free to leave comments. I mean, like compliments in the comments. That is always encouraged. I can just like feel so good. Lisa, can shrimp be substituted? So these are for the grill. So they'll have to be shrimp that can go on the grill or be put on skewers or go on a grill pan. Another thing I want to tell you is we're going to do a Q&A. Later in the class, after I make all the meals, they're going to go fast. You know, we're moving and shaking today. When we get to Q&A, any question you have like that, hold on to it because I'm going to answer it. You're here. You gave your time. I am here for you. We are now best friends. We're getting best friend necklaces. We're going on speed dial. Does speed dial still exist? I don't think so. We're like in text, you know, those little people at the top and you're like, how do those people get up there? Those are supposed to be your BFFs and that's us. So you're gonna ask me your questions. I'm gonna answer them all. You're gonna leave here a changed human and you're just gonna feel great. Are we ready to start? Okay, Andy, I told you, Andy is like, let's start, let's do this. He's the one that keeps this boat rolling. Okay, so that means it's time to put away my iPad and I'll get it back out for our Q&A. All right, thanks so much for joining me. I am Kelly from the Family Freezer and I am so excited to show you how to make 12 marinated chicken freezer packs for the grill. Do you want to eat healthier? Do you want to save time and money? If so, I have the answer for you. It is these meals and they are going to work better than anything you have ever tried. And that's because it is such a simple system. Sound good? Okay. Well, after class, I will send you this freebie. It has all of the super simple recipes, a full shopping list organized by aisle at the grocery store, even labels you can print and attach to your bags. This is pure gold. Check your email after class. I hope you can stay until the very end. I'm going to share something new that will help you make your next group of freezer meals. You're gonna love it. I think we're ready to jump right in. And I wanna explain how today's class works. I'm going to fill these bags in an assembly line. I have 12 bags. I'm marinating chicken for the grill. I already put the chicken breasts in. I just trimmed off the little bit of fat on them. These are whole breasts. If you wanted to pound them down, you could, or use thin sliced, that's fine. But I just trimmed the breasts, put them in. Then what I'm gonna do is add olive oil to every single bag, salt to every single bag, and then 3 teaspoons of seasonings. I'm gonna walk you through it. You don't need to memorize anything, and you will have your freebie after class that has exactly what you need to make these meals. Now I wanna talk about what makes these meals different. And I'm just gonna address that while I add a 1/4 cup of olive oil to every single bag. That's how easy it is. These are all the same. So what makes these meals different is that they are all frozen raw. Nothing is pre-cooked. And that's true for these grill recipes, but also for my crock pot recipes, my Instant Pot recipes. I have oven recipes, stovetop. They are all frozen raw. And what that means is that they are very quick and easy to prep. They just come together so quickly. You don't have pots and pans on your stovetop, a full sink of dishes afterward. They're so quick. And then they cook for the very first time out of the freezer. They can be frozen up to 3 months. They cook for the first time out of the freezer and taste exactly like a freshly prepared meal. So if you have people in your life who are like, I don't like leftovers, I don't want freezer meals, guess what? These are freshly prepared meals. You are going to love them. No reason not to. So what I'm gonna do now is add salt to all of the bags. I am going to interrupt myself for 1 minute to tell you about our Freezer Meal Pro membership. If you're ready to change your life with my style of freezer meals that can be frozen raw, a membership to Freezer Meal Pro will be your best friend. I see Freezer Meal Pro as the most expansive collection of easy and healthy freezer recipes online, and the tools you need to actually make them work in your life. With Freezer Meal Pro, you can filter all of my healthy freezer recipes based on protein, keyword, cooking method, and more. You can even combine filters to drill down on the exact type of meals that you want to make. These are delicious meals that you are going to love sharing with your family and friends. One of my favorite features of Freezer Meal Pro is that you can auto-generate shopping lists that you can print or save to access later on your phone. I honestly think everyone can benefit from freezer meals, whether you're making them every week, every month, or even every few months. We have tens of thousands of members worldwide, and if you want to join us, just go to thefamilyfreezer.com/pro and enter this coupon code to save 20% off the one-time fee, no strings attached. All right, we have our salt, which we are adding to every bag. I'm going to add a pinch of salt. So I just have my salt in this cute little bowl, and I'm just gonna add 1 pinch to every bag. In the recipe itself, I put 1/8 of a teaspoon. So if you wanna measure it, you totally can. That also helps calculate the nutrition for these meals, which are all on my website, Freezer Meal Pro. But it's 1/8 of a teaspoon that ends up being lower sodium for all of these meals. And we're just gonna add that teaspoon. And then what I'm going to do is start going bag by bag, adding our seasonings. 3 teaspoons per bag. That's it. It's so easy. 3 teaspoons is plenty enough to be flavorful, to be delicious, but it's super simple. So let's go with the first one. And what I'm gonna do is add lemon zest, rosemary, and garlic powder. This is our lemon garlic chicken recipe. And I'm only doing the zest in my recipes today. Let me make sure I'm doing this the right way. Okay, can you tell I don't use this that often? So I'm only doing the zest because when you add the actual juice from these fruits, I've read online before that it can really toughen up the meat. So if you've ever made a grilled lemon chicken or even a crock pot lemon chicken and the texture just wasn't right, it could be from that fresh citrus juice. The zest is better. So we're gonna add the zest. And like I said, 3 teaspoons total to each bag. That means 1 teaspoon of zest, but you know what? We are not perfectionists here. These meals are very versatile, so I'm not measuring that teaspoon. I'm just gonna add whatever comes off my piece of fruit, my lemon. It's gonna be about a teaspoon. I'm sure I measured it at some point. I've made these meals so many times. I just love them. They're the best. So, and then what you're gonna do with this lemon is a couple things. One, you could slice this up, put it in your water. How great is fresh water with lemons? So refreshing, it's the best. So do that, or I'll show you on my website later what you could do also with the lemon juice. You could make it into another recipe. But anyway, we added our lemon zest, and then we just need to add rosemary and garlic powder. And I'm just gonna start telling you a little bit more about me, because if we've never met before, welcome. It's so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for coming to class today. I have been doing this for over 12 years now. I know it's hard to believe, right? Guys, I'm getting old. This all started when I had 2 children. My oldest daughter was only 2 at the time I had a baby. I remember feeling like there was no time in my day. Let's move on to recipe number 2. Let's do this lemon pepper chicken. There was just no time. I was working, I was taking care of my girls, I was doing laundry, I was trying to keep our house semi-clean, plus cooking, and it just felt like there was no time. So I'm really good at organizing, and I thought, what if I organized our meals? What if I got really good with meal planning? And if I didn't have to cook dinner every night, what would my life look like? And I had this whole fantasy. I thought, oh my gosh, if I wasn't cooking, I could take my girls outside, or I could go to visit my grandparents right after work. I could sit down with my husband and talk about his day. I could fit in a quick workout. It was like I was gonna have this whole dream life if I wasn't cooking. And so I had been making these easy crock pot recipes, and I thought, if they're put in the crock pot raw, why can't I put them in freezer bags, freeze them raw, and then cook them in the crock pot later? That's exactly what I did. I picked 5 recipes that weekend. I went and bought the ingredients. I prepped them in 45 minutes. And next week, I cooked them, we had them, and literally my life changed. It was amazing. It was like exactly like the fantasy, or even better. I just couldn't even believe it. And what I want to say is, like, life is always busy, right? Now I have 5 kids. Now my husband and I do this together. I'm sure there are people here who are retired who are going to tell you they are like busier than ever. That's just life. But these meals and this system are something that you just come back to over and over again. When you're busy, when you need a quick solution, this is it. Now, you saw me add the lemon to our bag. I'm also adding a teaspoon of pepper and onion powder. And those are our seasonings for our lemon pepper chicken. So that's going to taste very different than our first chicken, which was our lemon garlic chicken. Every single one of these is different, totally different seasonings in the marinade. Let's do the chili lime chicken. Okay, so you know how I got started, but now thousands, literally thousands of freezer meals later, more than 12 years, I wrote down some stats for you. After all this hard work, 400,000 newsletter subscribers. Like, can you believe that? It's insane. We have over 100,000 people who have joined our membership site, Freezer Meal Pro. I know we have a lot of members here today. Thank you. I love you guys. We have over $1 million in cookbook sales. I was on the Rachel Ray show. Our recipes have been featured on todayshow.com. It really is mind-blowing. And I just have to tell you, I am so grateful. I'm so grateful for everyone who has supported us over the years, who continues to come to the classes. I'm grateful for the people who are here today, who maybe they just saw my video on Instagram, on Facebook, and they thought, well, this is interesting. I could marinate some chicken for the grill, and they signed up. Well, guess what? Thank you. I appreciate you so much. This is why I am here today. I'm here to help you. And I just have to say, there is no better job in the world. I absolutely love what I do. I hope you can tell from my energy, from my excitement, from all the love that I am sending you through this video. Let's add some chili pepper and red pepper flakes, or chili powder, sorry. Chili powder and red pepper flakes to this one. Yeah, this will be so flavorful. This is such great grilled chicken. Okay. And then we have another lime. Okay, we're gonna do another lime. Although I wanna tell you, okay, so people are always messaging me and telling me how they're using the meals, how they're changing their lives. And I brought a couple of them to share with you today because I want you to know it's not just me who uses these meals. They work for everyone else too. So Tyla said, I have used several of your chicken cooking recipes over the years. The lemon pepper chicken is my fave and a regular fallback when I'm at a loss as to what to add to my meal plan. I just learned how to grill this past year. I can't wait to try these new recipes. They look great and will be helpful for my husband to have some new, tasty, yet healthy options as he finishes his weight loss journey. He's lost 88 pounds so far. Thank you for all your hard work to provide this service. As a busy mom, it's been a big help to me and has helped me prepare meals for others in need in an affordable and easy way. Amazing. Oh my gosh, Tyla, I'm so happy for you, and I'm so happy for your husband too. That is incredible. Thank you for sending that to me. I love reading about how other people use my freezer recipes, and it's everyone. They could be trying to lose weight. It could be that they're retired. They could be trying to make meals for their son, their daughter-in-law. Anytime someone has a new baby, someone in your church who's having surgery or is sick, there are so many times when somebody just needs an easy and healthy meal, and you can make them for yourself and you can share them with other people too. It's easy to do when you make a bunch at once, and when you do it in this easy and cost-effective way. So I'm just adding this lime zest. I think I got all of it, or at least most of it. My kids will be so excited because I'm gonna get to slice all of these. We'll get to put them in our drinks for dinner. I remember last time I did that, they thought we were so fancy. They were like, is it a special occasion? I'm like, no, I just made freezer meals and I have extra citrus fruit. Oh, they were so excited. Okay, let's do our seasonings, which are garlic powder and pepper. Okay, garlic powder and pepper. Again, it's just that little teaspoon. Can you believe how few dishes I will have for the dishwasher when I'm done here? I mean, my cutting board from when I cut the fat off the chicken, but then also, wait, let's make sure I get the right one. Garlic powder and pepper. My teaspoon, and then the 1/4 cup that I use to measure the olive oil. That's it. It's so simple. There's no reason not to do this, right? I hope that's what you're starting to realize as you see me go through these meals. Let's move on to our basic barbecue chicken. I love this recipe. This is one of my personal favorites. I'm gonna add the chili powder, paprika, and cinnamon. And I just wanna know, do you love saving money? This is when we need a live studio audience, right? Everyone would be like, yeah! Maybe we could throw some dollar bills like Oprah style or something, have money rain down. Everybody loves saving money, right? Oh my gosh, I think everybody does. But I want to tell you that I purposely planned these recipes for a time when I could get chicken, buy one, get one free. Organic chicken breast, buy one, get one free at the grocery store. So I spent $67.04 total on the chicken, on the olive oil, on the citrus. That's what it costs, which works out to only $5.59 per freezer pack. You cannot beat that. I saved $62 in meat alone. That is such an easy way to save money. These are good for 3 months in the freezer, so we can eat these all summer long. They are the best to make anytime the chicken is on sale, or go to Sam's Club. Go to Costco. Not sponsored by them, but hey, if you know someone and they want to call me, okay, we'll talk about that. But you can save so much money and then just eat these all summer long. The average American household spends over $3,000 a year eating out. I have 7 people in my family. I will be honest, we are spending more than that. But this is an easy way to cut down on your grocery bill. It's so easy to save money with these freezer meals because anytime something's on sale, you can stock up. It's good for months. You can buy bigger containers and save money. It's the best. So let's move on to our mild Cajun chicken. And we need paprika, garlic powder, and onion powder. All right, that's easy enough, right? Paprika, garlic powder, and onion powder. The hardest thing is talking and making sure I'm putting the right ingredients in at the same time, but you guys will not even have to do that when you make these recipes. You could have a friend or a sister or a mom, a mother-in-law come over and make these together. You could split them up. There's 12 recipes. It's so great. Let me read another message that I got from Becky. I just have to tell you, your meals have been such a blessing for our family. I don't have a lot of time after work to cook, and I felt like I had to choose between healthy meals for my family and spending time with my daughter. These meals are so hands-off, whether in the crock pot or Instant Pot, and every single one has been delicious. They have been a money saver as well. Thank you, can't express how grateful I am for your meals. Becky. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I love that. I love that she pointed out even the idea of the crock pot and the Instant Pot, because so many of my recipes are crock pot and Instant Pot. That's not what we're making here today, but those are probably my most popular recipes of all time. Let's do our Southwestern chicken, and we need chili powder, paprika, and cumin. So chili powder, paprika, and cumin. Now, is anybody on a special diet? If so, I want to assure you these meals, I'm almost positive they are going to work for you. These are all naturally gluten-free, dairy-free. This is true of many of the recipes on my website, Freezer Meal Pro. Most of them are naturally gluten-free and dairy-free. I also have filters for keto, paleo, diabetic friendly, whole food or Whole30, low sodium. We're always adding more diets. I can show you when I show you my website, but these really will work for everyone. I have vegetarian recipes, vegan recipes, you name it. I either have it or I'm working on it. I'm always trying to help more people however I can. So let's add, what did I add so far to our Southwestern? Oh, do we just need the cumin? Okay, that's easy. I should point out too, Weight Watchers points. Now, if we assume that about a third of the marinade will be absorbed into the chicken when you cook it, these end up being only 1 Weight Watchers point per serving. Also, all my recipes have Weight Watchers points. So if you're following the Weight Watchers program, I got you. I got your back. Let's do our Mediterranean chicken with onion powder, garlic powder, and parsley flakes. That's easy enough. Onion, garlic. Now, you might be wondering if you can use frozen meat in these packs. And the answer is yes, yay, right? I used fresh chicken because I got it on sale, but you definitely, if you have frozen meat, just add it to the bags frozen. Don't thaw it, add it frozen, and then later you're gonna thaw it no matter what after cooking. But you absolutely can do frozen meat in these meals if that's what you buy or that's what's on sale. No problem at all. Let's go ahead and do our ginger garlic chicken with garlic powder, also onion powder and ginger. Oh, great. Again, we're just doing a teaspoon. Woohoo! Onion powder and ginger. Can you believe how quickly these are coming together? This is the magic of freezing meals raw. If you've ever made casseroles, they take so long, and that's fine. They're good for certain occasions, but to have these, this is your answer for those busy weeknights. You need to have some of these easy freezer meals. Our Italian chicken calls for basil, oregano, and thyme. Okay, basil, oregano, and thyme. I know someone is wondering about these bags and stands that I have in front of me, right? These are not Ziploc plastic freezer bags. These are actually reusable. These are our own brand. We had so many people over the years ask us about reusable bags instead of the plastic ones. We ended up developing our own. They're very thin, they're easy to seal, they're the same size. These are like the quart size bags. I also have gallon size bags. I can tell you more about that later. But these are all sold on our website and the link is in your freebie. Let's do our buffalo spice chicken. I just made this recently. My kids really loved it. Let's do garlic powder, cumin, and smoked paprika. Okay, garlic powder, and then we need cumin too. The stands are also ours, sold on our website. They're so beautiful. They are white. The link is in your freebie, and they can adjust so the hands go up and down. I'll show you. But that way they can hold the quart size bags or the gallon bags. I'll show you how it works when I'm sealing these. But let's do our last recipe of the orange chicken with orange zest, mustard powder, and thyme. Now look, I have to use this. I was really trying to impress you today. I thought like I would have all these seasonings and they would all be in the same jars and like it would be so nice. And then I couldn't find a mustard powder. I have my little mini mustard powder, but that's okay. All right, and our thyme, and then we'll do our orange zest. And that means all of our seasonings are in here. Every single bag had 3 teaspoons. And it was either one of the seasonings or we're counting a teaspoon of the zest as one of the 3 in these. Now I have about 2 pounds of chicken breasts in these bags. If you are cooking for more people, you could add an extra pound. If you are cooking for less people, do we have any empty nesters here? You could just add 1 pound. If you were gonna only do 1 pound to maybe up to 3 pounds, I would just keep everything the same. I mean, I would keep the oil the same, I would keep the seasonings the same. Keep it simple. And this also would be so easy if you wanted to double it. You could just use one of the bigger bags, use a gallon size bag, and then maybe double the olive oil and the seasonings, but just put that at double the chicken, double everything in that bigger bag. So if you're feeding a crowd, if you have people coming over, if you have a bunch of teenagers, no problem at all. Most of my kids are still younger. They are 6 through 14. And 4 of them are girls. So I don't really have all of the teenage boys or anything. We'll have to wait till my son gets older and then invites his friends over. I can't wait. That'll be so great. I'll be like, here, eat my food. Oh, so fun. All right, I think these are done. So I'm gonna show you actually how we seal them. Frequently in my classes, I will ask my husband Andy to do a lot of this to save time, but you know what? This class is going so fast that I think I can show you how to do it because you do not need a vacuum sealer to make these meals. Okay, we have our bag. Maybe this way is better. All you need to do is go along the seal till you only have a couple of inches, and then you want to squeeze the air out and finish the seal. And I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to show you what that looks like. You get a very tight seal on the bags. So you're just going across, squeezing that air out, but none of the oil. We don't want to make a mess. And then flatten it. Look, can you see? This is almost like a vacuum sealer. That's how tight the seal is. You do not need to worry about freezer burn. It's going to work fine just to do it yourself. I have used a vacuum sealer. I do like them. But I just don't think they're right for these freezer meals because of all the liquid. There's oil in these. A lot of my recipes have sauces, and that doesn't really work with a vacuum sealer. So it's not necessary. Just use your hands, and you're just gonna seal. Ooh. Let me move this out of the way. And I told you I'd show you. Okay, so more of the bags. These are family freezer. It says it right on it. These are not dishwasher safe, but just remember, you're only going to be cooking one of these at a time. So you will only have to wash one bag. The secret to that is you turn it inside out. It's so quick and easy. You turn it inside out and you just scrub it with hot and soapy water. It takes less than 60 seconds, probably 30 seconds. And then just let it dry and then put it back in your drawer, in your pantry, wherever you store the bags for next time. And just how I'm stacking these here is exactly how you can stack them in your freezer to save space. If your freezer is very full, if that's holding you back from this dream life of saving time, saving money, eating healthy, I can help you with that too. I'll show you that I have a challenge, totally optional, but you could do that, and I could lead you through cleaning out your freezer. But I want to keep showing you these bags, and I'll show you the stands too. I want to show you how the stands are adjustable. So the stands, this is the one we're using on our quart size bags. This is for our gallon size bags. And then we store them like this. Magic, right? These, I'm such a minimalist in the kitchen, but I will tell you, the bags and stands, maybe make your first meal if you want to. Make sure you really understand and you're committed. But if you know if you make freezer meals, if you're gonna make more in the future, I highly recommend these. They're just so great. You do not want to be making something with tomato sauce or broth and have it like if you're holding it yourself or balancing it on the counter, it will dump, it'll spill on the floor, you'll cry. Trust me, I've been there many, many, many times before we started manufacturing and selling these stands. It is rough. So the only other thing I would recommend for the freezer meals would be this freezer cooking apron. I don't know if you can see it. I'm only 5'5" on my tiptoes. It actually has a terry cloth towel sewn on the front. Now this was made by my mom. She used to make, her and I have gotten together to make so many freezer meals over the years. I mean, one time we made 28. One time, I think when I was pregnant, we made 40. We've made so many meals together, and she just saw when I was making the meals, I kept using paper towels. I'd use like a whole roll, wiping my hands, wiping the counter, doing all the things. And she's like, why don't I just sew a towel to the apron and you can wipe your hands as you go, wipe your measuring cups when you're making all your meals. And it was her light bulb moment, and I love it. I wear this every time I make meals. She started her own Etsy shop. So the link is in your freebie. It's so great. She's only one person. So if you get one, great. If she sells out, check back. She's had like over 1,000 sales. It's amazing. Like I highly, highly recommend the aprons too. Okay, so now that our meals are made, I'm gonna have my husband, Andy, maybe put these in the freezer for us. Okay, great. But what I wanna do is just quickly show you my website in Freezer Meal Pro. It is one of a kind. And I just wanna quickly show you how it works. Okay, this is Freezer Meal Pro. You can log in and see all of my easy and healthy recipes that can be frozen raw. And I just want to quickly show you how I would use it to plan my next freezer meal prep session. So I usually start just by looking through the photos and I see what jumps out at me. I immediately, okay, this garlic butter pasta with chickpeas and kale. I love this recipe. My daughters are obsessed with it. This is one that's so good to have on hand for the weekends, like even a quick lunch. Oh my gosh, a homemade delicious meal. It's so good, so easy. You will see all of the ingredients here, super simple. And then the instructions, exactly how to freeze them and cook them later. And this one can be cooked on the stovetop or the Instant Pot. So it gives you a couple more options. We did all those grill meals today. You'll see full nutritional info. I know I want to make this one. So I'm going to add it to my recipe collection, my meals to make. And then I want to show you some other options. So I used a lot of ingredients today, but let's say we want to use the lemons. So if I don't want to cut up the lemon and use it in my drink, maybe I could use it in a recipe here instead. And this would be great if I had a red pepper in my refrigerator or a zucchini and I didn't want to go to waste. I can just do a quick keyword search. And again, I'm looking at the photos. This lemon braised chicken is really jumping out at me. We love that recipe. It's so good. Lemon pepper fish sticks. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just go up. I know I want to make the lemon braised chicken. This would be great too because that chicken is still buy one, get one at the grocery store, so I could save even more money. Again, simple ingredients, instructions how to freeze it, cook it in the crock pot. Perfect. Let's add this to our meals to make, and I'll show you some more searches. So let's go to the advanced search. And here you have a ton of options for finding your perfect recipes. Let's start with diet. The options are dairy-free, diabetic, gluten-free, ketogenic, lower sodium, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, whole food, which is like Whole30. So many different ways to find the perfect recipe for you and your family. Let's do gluten-free and see what comes up. We're going to filter the recipes. And then this is still 490 recipes. Let's go to the spicy chicken tater tot pie. My kids love this one too. And again, we can do that chicken while it's on sale, saving even more money. And what I love about this is it's an oven recipe. So we're just getting that variety. We have our grill meals. We have some crock pot. Let's do a stovetop. Let's add this to our meals to make. I definitely want to make that. And I'll show you some more of the advanced search options. Let's say we already have our gluten-free, but let's add something else to it. The cookbooks would be if you own one of my cookbook ebooks and you're looking for a specific recipe. Cooking method would be air fryer, campfire, crock pot, grill, Instant Pot, no cook, oven, stovetop. You have so many options. It's so great. Let's do crock pot. I mean, who doesn't love crock pot recipes? They're just the best. You come home, dinner is done. And let's see what else we want to make. So many of these good ones. Okay, I know. Definitely want to make this easy hamburger soup. This would be great if ground beef was on sale, or I could buy one of those 3-pound packs of ground beef and save even more money. That would be great. Super simple ingredients. My kids love this recipe. Again, crock pot. This one's also Instant Pot. Full nutritional info. Yes, definitely. I can't wait to make this one again. We'll go back to search and filter. There's just so many options here. Maybe this time I can show you, let's look at protein. There's beef, chicken, lamb, pork, seafood, turkey, or vegetarian. We also have, if we want to do cuisine, there's American, Asian, Caribbean, Indian, Italian, Mediterranean, Mexican, Middle Eastern, North African. If you think crockpot recipes are bland, are mushy, if they all taste the same, no, this is proof. This website has so many options for you. You could eat these every night of the week if you wanted to. Online class, this is where you would find today's class, to custom generate a shopping list or any of my other classes, and Weight Watchers points if you're following a Weight Watchers program. But I really want to do protein. I love this idea of saving money with ground beef, so I want to find another ground beef recipe for sure. I love that idea. These pizza stuffed peppers are so good. Here's the soup. Oh my gosh, this Cuban style picadillo. Oh, I love this. This is so good. One of our chefs wrote this recipe for us, 5 stars, so you know it's not just me who loves it. I've made this so many times, and it just kind of pushes us out of our comfort zone, but it's delicious. It includes whole new potatoes, so it's almost like a one-pot meal. Even a red bell pepper is healthy. It does include olives and capers, but you know what? Kids and picky adults, you just pick around those. You just don't eat those. Leave them all for me because I really love them. This is so flavorful. This is delicious. Crock pot, Instant Pot, full nutritional info. Yes. Meals to make. And then I'm going to show you my absolute favorite thing. Let's go ahead and go to my recipe collections because you are not going to believe this. This is so great. All right, we're going to go to our meals to make. This is where I was just adding all of those recipes. And I'm going to start by, I'm going to duplicate the ones where I can save money. So the Cuban style picadillo, let's go ahead and duplicate that. I'm actually going to make 3. I'm going to buy a 3-pound pack of ground beef. I'm going to save money, and this is good for 3 months in the freezer. So we could eat it once a month. That would be easy to do. I'm going to do the same thing for that easy hamburger soup. I'll make 3 of those. Chickens, buy one, get one. So I'm going to make 2 of the spicy chicken tater tot pie, 2 of the lemon braised chicken, and we'll just do 1 of the vegetarian pasta. This is also an area where you could edit the number of servings. Let's say you only wanted to make 2 servings. You could do that here. If you wanted to increase it to 6, 7 servings, you can do that. I'm just going to leave it at 4 and just make it as suggested. But let's go ahead and go to our shopping list. This is my favorite thing in the entire world. Okay, we're ready. This is so good. Okay, this is it. A full shopping list. Can you believe this? Organized by section of the grocery store. I want to scroll down just because I'm going to show you, where's that lemon? Here. So we already have our lemons. We're going to cross that off. We'll go up and we'll save that change because I just crossed off the lemons. But let's go to print, and I can show you just super printer friendly version of that shopping list. You could print this, take it to the grocery store, or log into your account from the grocery store. You'll see the lemon is crossed off. Again, super printer friendly. We also have the option to print the recipes, and it's not only are these super printer friendly, black and white, 1 page. This forces a second page. You can cut this. This would be a label. This is just on regular computer paper. It's so easy, so cost effective. You could tape it to your bag with clear shipping tape. So these are all of those recipes and the labels. Literally in the last 5 minutes, you saw me plan 11 more easy and healthy freezer meals. Now, if you haven't joined yet, all you need to do is go to thefamilyfreezer.com/pro. So it's thefamilyfreezer.com/pro. Not my regular website, because this is where you're going to find that you can join for a one-time fee. No strings attached. You will never be charged again for this lifetime membership, and you are going to use it over and over and over again to save time and money. Now let's scroll down and read more about it. You can read about other members and what they love about the site. You can, let's see, read more about me, how I got into freezer meals, why I love them so much. You can read more about our members. Over 100,000 people have already joined. I know so many people are here today. Thank you guys. Like, you are the best. I appreciate you so much. But read about what the other members love about the site. Obviously, I'm obsessed with it. I think you're going to be, but you can make sure you're going to use it. And then let me point this out. Okay. When you scroll down here, you're going to see that you will get all of my cookbook ebooks. These are instant downloads, and there are over 20 already loaded. So when you logged in today, you could access any of these. They're PDFs. They have all the recipes, the shopping list, the labels ready for you. We have some great categories like oven freezer meals, paleo skillet, the clean eating one. That's probably our most popular, but so many options. That is just so great. And whenever I write a new ebook, it's also added here for free. So that is a great bonus. Let's go ahead and click join now, and I'll show you how you would check out. This is that getting started challenge. This is totally optional, but this was when I mentioned the idea of cleaning out your freezer. This is where you would add it. Okay, let's see here. So we have our membership. It is $97. It is a great deal. It is totally worth it. You are going to save so much money with this. I find that I save, I would say over $300 a month right now just by planning our meals ahead of time. So that means the very first time that you plan a group of freezer meals, this is probably going to pay for itself. So it is a great deal. Totally worth it. Now, I do want to thank you for attending today's class. I appreciate you so much. So I am going to give you an extra savings. I'm going to give you the coupon code GRILL20. If you use the coupon code GRILL20, you are going to save an extra 20%. You're going to save $19.40, bringing your total down to $77.60. One-time fee. Now listen, this is only good for 2 days only. I only offer these coupon codes during my live classes, and I want to thank you for being here today. So please take advantage. If you want the coupon code, 2 days only, GRILL20. Take advantage, because I know people are going to email me next week. This always happens. They're going to email me and they're going to be like, hey, Kelly, do you have any sales? Do you have any coupons? And unfortunately, I have to say no, because I just can't offer it year round. So if you can join today, I want you to do that. If not, if you're on a budget and you want to wait till next month, guys, join for the 97. The people here will tell you 97 is fine. You're still going to feel great about yourself and you're still going to save money. But if you can join today, I want you to save that 20%. Use GRILL20. Now's the time. Proceed to checkout. And then fill out all of your billing info. Let me tell you, okay, this is where you join my newsletter. Definitely do this. It's free. You're going to want these recipes. Make sure you write down your username and password. This is what you'll do to access the site, and write this down somewhere, because when you click place order, you can check your email and you can start using Freezer Meal Pro today.
Okay, if 20% off wasn't enough, we are doing something called a fast action bonus. And that means if you join during today's class, you will get a bonus of, drum roll please, Family Freezer TV. Family Freezer TV is right in your membership, and you will be able to watch all of my cooking classes on demand. It's like Netflix. There's over 30 classes in there, all different types of recipes: crock pot, Instant Pot, vegetarian, Costco, Sam's Club, you name it, I've taught it. I've been doing this a long time. So that is in there loaded for you now. Just imagine you could watch these. You could do a whole marathon of hanging out with me. You get your chips, you get your salsa, you get comfy, and you just go crazy. You just watch class after class after class. You just binge on Kelly, and you are feeling great. Now, that's only gonna be if you can join today. I hope you can. Click the link on this page. It's just gonna be so great. Use your coupon code, save that extra 20%, your GRILL20. But okay. Oh, oh, this is great. All right, Andy just handed me a list of some people who already joined during today's class. So I want to welcome you, myself, Kim. Thank you for joining. Samantha, Patricia, Kelly, Holly, Kathy. Yay! Annette, Heidi, Amy, Beverly, and Stacy. Welcome to Freezer Meal Pro. I'm sure other people have joined. Thank you and welcome. You are going to love this. Love it, love it, love it. Like I said, this is a total game changer and it is going to change your life. Okay, let me grab my iPad because we are doing our Q&A. I promise to answer all of your questions and this is it. This is your chance. I already know some. Andy told me he wrote a list. Uh-oh, where are they? How do I get back in?
Go into the Safari.
Okay. Okay, I'm back in.
There you go.
All right, so if you have a question, leave it in the comments now and I will be sure to answer it. Some questions that Andy told me that people were asking, he wrote some down for me. Can you cook in the crock pot? So these meals are specifically designed for the grill and that's because there's only oil. There's no acid in the bag. If you were gonna cook these in the crock pot, I would add vinegar. So I would wanna put probably red wine vinegar, maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons in each bag. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I have so many crockpot recipes, like hundreds, maybe thousands. I might just pick one of those other recipes instead because I have so many. These are really like grill specific recipes, but it is possible, I think if you added the vinegar, that it would work. Another question is, can you use other meats like beef or pork? Yes, totally, absolutely. I think someone had asked too if you could use shrimp. Yes, if it can be grilled or put on a grill pan or put on skewers, absolutely. You can definitely substitute other meats in these recipes. Go for it. Why not? I definitely. All right, other questions. All right, Maureen said, how do you buy the bags and stands? There is a link to the bags and stands in the freebie. Click that link. And I have great news about that too. We are doing a Memorial Day sale of the bags and stands where they are 20% off. And if you've been following me for a long time, then you know we almost never do sales. We only do, I would say, 2 or 3 a year. So they are on sale this weekend for Memorial Day. And since we have the live class today, we are starting the sale early. This is like major news. If you follow me, you know this never happens. We're going to start the sale early today. So if you click the link in your freebie, you're already going to get that 20% off. I don't want you to buy it today full price and then this weekend see a sale and get ripped off. Like I want you to have that sale price today. So everything is already marked on sale. We normally just do the weekend for Memorial Day, but that is great news. All right, other questions. Pamela said, what is clean eating? The clean eating recipes, I have a clean eating class. I also have a clean eating ebook. It's almost no processed foods or very minimally processed, only the healthiest processed foods like canned beans. I think we use canned tomatoes, but really focus down on what are the healthiest ingredients and in those meals. So that's why the clean eating meals are so popular. They're really delicious too. All right, Jocelyn said, are the breasts in one piece or cut up? These are full, these are like the chicken breasts that you buy at the store because they're going on the grill. So they are not in bite-sized pieces. The recipes call for about 2 pounds of chicken in each bag. And I consider that to be 6 servings. This is like even what's recommended in terms of protein per person. And what I do in my house is you let it rest after cooking. I'll show you a little bit. I'll do like a cooking demo, not on the grill, but I'll explain a little more in a minute. But then what I do is slice it. So that way it's no one's getting like a breast this big and then you run out of chicken breast. If there's only a couple in each bag and they're big, you slice them down so that everybody has chicken to eat. What are other, what?
Fresh versus powdered herbs.
Oh, the herbs. You can use fresh herbs. The only thing is I don't know for sure in these specific recipes, you would use more. So like a teaspoon of a dried herb is very potent. You would use more of a fresh herb, maybe a tablespoon or maybe a 1/4 cup. I would Google the conversion because you're going to want to add more, but you definitely can. You can use fresh and I do have recipes where I use fresh. The spice brand that I used, in these meals, I used Simply Organic. That was the brand. But you can use any brand that you have on hand. You don't need to buy all new spices. Like just use, I didn't buy all new. I just, wanted to impress you, but use what you have on hand to save money. That's what I recommend. Okay, let's look and see. How do we get the freebie? Renee, it will be emailed right after class. I mean, give us a little bit of time. It might not be like 1 minute after class, but within the hour, I would say is probably a safe bet. Just check your email. Okay, Wendy asked about the savings code. So to join the website, it is GRILL20. GRILL20, you save 20%. The bags and stands are already marked 20% off. You do not need a coupon code. And in fact, no coupon codes will work on them. So don't worry about that. All right, what else? Oh, Tex asked about an RV cooking. So you might be interested, I have a camping class. You might be interested in that. It depends how you're going to cook the meal. So if you are going to use a crock pot, you might just want my crock pot recipes. If you are interested in any kind of like campfire or pot type recipes, I do have a camping class and camping recipes in ebook on site. All right, anything? I can't really, I'm having issues scrolling through the chat. Let me see if I do this. Let me see if I can scroll now. Okay, I'm good now. All right, Pam, can these be made in foil packs and put directly on the grill? I don't know about that. The reason I'm thinking that is when you grill these chicken, the texture of the grilled chicken is so great when it is like directly on the grill. If it was in a foil pack, I have a lot of foil pack recipes, but then you're not gonna get that char. It's almost like a steamed consistency. So I don't know if that's my favorite for these specific recipes. I do have a lot of camping recipes though on my site and in camping ebook. So I maybe would choose something else. And even those meals, I typically freeze them in bags and then put them in foil later because foil can be such a mess. It can leak. If you're gonna pack these in a cooler or something, you don't wanna make a mess. Other questions?
Someone said shop is down.
If there are any issues with the shop, it's probably because so many people, like I know a lot of people have already bought during class and other people might be trying to buy. So just keep trying or try back in like 10 minutes. When a lot of people go at once, it can make the shop freeze or go down for a minute. But I promise you, like we will give you the deal. We are nice people. If it's later tonight, if it's tomorrow, the coupon's good for 2 days. We will make sure you get in for the deal. And the same thing, even the bonus Family Freezer TV, if you have to join later today or tomorrow, like send me an email, respond to the freebie. That's probably the easiest way. Respond to the freebie, which will send me an email and just say like, hey, I tried to join during the live class and don't worry, we can add it to your membership or make any changes that are needed. We will make sure, trust me, we're not gonna have a tech issue hold you back from getting in, getting your membership. I mean, you're gonna love it. Okay, anything else? Okay, Bonnie asked about thawing options. Yes, I am going to do that. I'm actually gonna do, not a cooking demo, but just explain how you would cook these meals in maybe in 1 minute or maybe now if everybody's ready. Okay, I think what I can do is go ahead and show you that since Bonnie just asked. And then if you have lingering questions, just respond to the freebie email or any of the emails that I sent about this class because I check my email every single day or someone on our team will check our email. Email is #1 way to reach us. We always, always, always respond. There's a woman on our team, Jana. She is the best person in the entire world. She's always responding too. So you will get an answer via email. I can promise you that. Just send one email. You don't need to send 3 or 4 or 5. Just send one, but we will get back to you. Okay, I'm gonna put this away and I will show you how I would cook the meals. All right, let's do a cooking demo. So I'm not actually gonna grill this right now. I don't have a grill in my house. I don't think it's worth going outside, but I can at least walk you through the process. So if this was in the freezer, you would wanna thaw it before grilling. So if you remember the night before, just move it to refrigerator. That's always the easiest way to thaw. You could even move it to your refrigerator 2 days in advance. That's totally fine. Let it thaw that way. Or even in the morning before you're gonna cook it, if you remember. If you need to do a quick thaw, I would recommend doing it in water. So use a bowl or a pot and have water in there and then put this in the water, submerge it, and that will make it thaw much faster if you didn't plan ahead, which definitely happens to me sometimes. And then your grill instructions are on each label. They're so simple. You're gonna preheat your grill to 400 degrees. You're gonna grill for 6 to 8 minutes on each side, or use a thermometer, meat thermometer, to make sure it reaches 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Then I recommend letting the chicken rest. This is all on here. Let it rest for 3 to 4 minutes and then slice it. That is perfect because this has 2 pounds of chicken in it, and that's 6 servings, but there aren't 6 breasts. These are larger chicken breasts. So if you're feeding 6 people, when you slice it, that's the best way that you can serve everyone in your family. And that is what I recommend. You could also, I use chicken breasts in these meals, but you could do beef or pork, shrimp, if you want to put it on kebabs, or if you have a grill pan, a way to cook it so it won't fall in the grates. You can customize these. I probably would recommend cooking these on the grill. If you want to do the crock pot, I would pick one of my other hundreds or thousands of recipes, or maybe if you absolutely need to do this in the crock pot, I would add a little bit of vinegar, maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, just to add a little bit of acid, because the oil is perfect for the grill. But if you need to do that, you could do it. Or like I said, use one of my hundreds, thousands of other recipes, which are so many for the crock pot. I love, love, love my crock pot. But I hope you got your questions answered. If you have other ones from the class, send me an email. I just want to thank you for coming today. I have a couple final shout outs. Julie said, I'm a pro member. I have loved every recipe so far. Susan, I've been a member of your Freezer Meal Pro site for over 2 years now. Love the videos and recipes. I used the recipes when my daughter had her baby a month ago, and I'm gearing up to make some for my daughter-in-law when she has my grandson. They are so simple, but so good. And then Amy said, I love these dinners, are delicious. I've been a member for over a year and love it. Amazing. Okay, Amy, I'm so glad. But I hope you can respond to my email and share a success story of your own. I know you're going to love these meals. They're going to change your life, and I love reading your messages. Please, I get them every day. You don't know how much they motivate me. They really make me just want to keep going, keep sharing. So I thank you for sending me things, and please keep it coming. And I think that's a wrap. So I will see you next time.